We're so glad that you guys have tuned in to be a part of this worship service, and we are excited about the numbers right now. The virus numbers, the infections seem to be going down, hospitalizations down, and so things are beginning to open up. And so Pastor Rick and I wanted to spend a little time just sharing kind of our reopening story, including a in-person Easter service, and Rick, you'll talk about that in just a couple of moments.
Yeah, so we're going to be following what we're calling a phased approach to relaunching and getting back together for in-person worship. And that first phase is something we're calling Saturday Morning Live.
Yes.
So it'll be an event at 10 a.m. every Saturday beginning April 17, and it's at 10 a.m. until about 11 a.m. It's an hour long where we'll have a live studio audience, in a sense, for our recording of the digital service. And like I said, it'll be about an hour. We'll have a limited number of spaces available, and we'll be expanding that as we're able to. We're going to have a weekly reservation system where you'll sign up to be a part of each of those services each week, and there'll be masks and social distancing required. There'll be no kids ministry yet, but kids, if sitting quietly, can sit with their families. And then our second phase will be Sunday mornings at 9 and 10:30 a.m. every Sunday, and we're hoping to begin that in June. And again, there'll be limited numbers at the beginning, and then we'll be able to expand that as we're able. And we'll still use a weekly reservation system and masks and social distancing. And we hope by then to have limited kids ministry as well. So we're real excited about these first two phases, phase 1 and 2.
Anything in person, right?
Yeah.
What we keep reminding ourselves is all of our planning is in pencil. Yeah. So we have plans, but we need to be able to erase them in order to adjust and adapt as necessary to whatever realities happen as a result of the virus and how that's going into the future, which we can't really predict. And so it's not really about dates for us, all of this. Our focus has been throughout this whole pandemic that we wanted to keep people healthy and stay together, to be connected to each other. And after a year, Rick, I would say we're doing pretty good with that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been exciting, but we're also excited about getting to be with people again.
Oh my gosh.
Together physically in worship. And so your help is needed. Volunteers are needed. If you previously served in a Sunday morning area, expect to be contacted by your area ministry leaders. If you've never served on Sundays, would you please consider serving now, because it is going to take a village to relaunch our Sunday worship services. Areas like our tech ministry and our lobby ministry and our kids ministry volunteers, as well as many others, will be needed as soon as possible.
And we also have our small groups ministries that have continued unabated for the past year, all online. We're now going to be opening up 4 rooms in our building that would be available for small groups. So if your small group would like to get together physically here at the church, contact Pastor Heather Mandela at heather@meethope.org, heather@meethope.org, to arrange a time to set that up. And of course, those gatherings will be masked and socially distanced as well.
Right, and as Jeff mentioned at the beginning, we will have our in-person Easter parking lot worship service, and we're real excited about that. But we do want everyone to know that this is a weather-dependent event, and it will also be a simple worship service similar to a sunrise service. And reservations for this event will be required, and you'll be able to go to meethope.org/Easter outside. And I'm sure right now our chat hosts are typing that into the chat box if you missed it. Meethope.org/Easter outside. And you'll be hearing more information about Easter very soon. And of course, our digital Easter services at 9, 10:30, and 7:30 will be our more Hope Easter worship service, like you would expect from Hope at Easter time. And of course, as we continue to move into the future and make our relaunch plans, Our online campus will always be available on Sundays at 9, 10:30, and 7:30, as well as our kids' online campus, which will continue at 10 a.m. on Sundays.
So I want to thank all of you for your faithfulness in this process. Again, what we said very early in the pandemic was we were most concerned about keeping people healthy and staying connected, and that has been lived out. And so I'm grateful to you for your commitment to that, and I'm thankful to God for his blessing over this past year. And man, I just can't wait till we're back in this room together.